Hey everybody, this is Sherpa Rage. Today I'm going to be doing a build breakdown for Vauban, my favorite Warframe on Christmas Day. So figured, why not? Might as well do this, get it kind of out of the way. So Vauban, like I said, is my favorite Warframe of all. Typically in kind of shooter games and stuff, I'm not so much a support guy. I can kind of do frontline stuff. Occasionally I kind of fall in love, I guess, in this sense, with a support class. So it just kind of depends. Vauban for me is kind of that sort of not so much a master strategist as I would say some Loki players are, but he's very much a general, sort of a field commander type thing. He's got great crowd control and everything. Especially like Bastille, it's great for sniping. Vortex, just great in tight areas like maps on Xeni where there's like really only two or three ways that the infested can really access the platform, or rather where the cryopod is. So he's really useful in that sense. Tesla's good, especially on Xeni now that they've made it not infested and it's actually Corpus. I would use it anyway on infested. I know everyone would be like, why are you, using Tesla and whatnot? It does no damage, when actually they're wrong. It does do damage, just not as efficiently. So it was 50% or whatever, pre-damage 2.0. So that's kind of neither here nor there now. So weapons, pretty much same. Got the dual ether, working on them now. The Acolytes, I'm actually going with the crit build on them. Kind of interesting, kind of different so far. I like it. I know some people are kind of like, maybe 44% crit chances not high enough for you, but it's near 50, so kind of for me, anything 50 and up, I'll at least kind of consider it. Grakata, same thing, crit build. It's basically 75% with 5.6 multiplier. It's dual formud. The Acolytes is single formud. And then so for the actual Vauban breakdown, so here's what we got going on for it. Of course, we have all the abilities. Vortex is probably the thing I use the most. Bastille as well. Both those are really incredibly good. Bastille used to be extremely OP. Some people know that. It used to hold infinite number of enemies. Now it holds, I think, 12 at max or something like that. But yeah, Vortex, just infinite number of enemies, is still, as far as I know. So Vortex and Bastille still really great. Tesla is still pretty good. I mean, for costing so little and everything, being a first ability. Balance is great. Balance can be great as either a trap or just a quick movement, and I've mentioned that a couple other times in my videos. Excuse me. About Warframes with mobility, and I think last time I named off there was Ripline, Bounce, Teleport, Switch Teleport. I forgot to list Super Jump with that, or the Jump, I think it is. Maybe, no, Super Jump for Excalibur. So there are Warframes that have that sort of mobility factor into them, which is really nice as well. So Vauban, I have him, Energy Siphon, of course. He's very much a caster. Even though playing him, I would not say he feels like a caster. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing with Vauban. That's why I like him, I think, so much, is I can get away with kind of doing whatever. If I want to level weapons, if I want to do high tier stuff, if I want to just kind of be the team grandpappy, as I say, and help like a bunch of low level guys out or whatnot. I've done that before. Gone and helped like a bunch of like level 4, level 5 rank guys and gals. Just kind of, so it's like, wow, you guys are like a third of my rank, so I can help you out and give you some pointers and whatnot, friendly advice kind of thing. Just kind of help feedback to the community, and Vauban's a great one to do that with, I think, because A, of how useful he is, B, a lot of people realize how hard it is to get Vauban, so they usually have a little bit more respect for someone, or they're just going to be, hey, I hate you because you're so lucky you got Vauban. It's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, on to the actual build now, and less of the politics. So we got Continuity for power duration, Narrow-Minded for power duration. Both of these, going to use them for Vortex and Bastille. That is going to be a problem though with narrow-minded having the power range, so I did recently just swap my build and put stretch on instead, so it almost cancels that. I'm still getting a minus 3% power range, but yeah, it's still pretty good, honestly. Oh, no, wait, yeah, sorry, no, yeah, so I did extend the range with overextend as well. I forgot I had put that on as well. So let's see, what was that? Yeah, so I'm still gaining 72% actually power range. Sorry, my bad there. So I am losing the range, or I'm not losing the range, I'm losing power strength. So Vortex is not going to do as much damage. But like I said, these, not so much to do damage. It's kind of similar to the Banshee build in some ways. Like the Banshee build, as I talked about when I did it, its whole purpose was to cast the ultimate Sonic Blast, or Soundquake, sorry, to cast Soundquake and have it hit pretty much everybody on the map and do some damage. Vortex is kind of the same way. It's not meant to hit everybody, and it's meant to hold all the enemies it can in a single point while doing maybe some damage. Kind of either to keep enemies preoccupied, keep them out of your hair, whatever you want to do. That's kind of the build, though. It's basically you want Vortex kind of be your most casted ability for the most part. So, so I do have Streamline and Flow on. I would put Fleeting Expertise on, but that power duration, even with having Continuity and Narrow Mind at pushing it to 102%, half it basically if I threw the max rate Fleeting Expertise I have on there. So I do well with Streamline since I do have Energy Siphon and Flow on as well. And then yeah, his energy power is going to be 465. I believe that's actually due to the helmet, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, let's do that. Yes, Power Max. Okay, yeah. So the Power Max, which is another reason I actually do keep on this East Brent helmet too. I also like it better than the Gambit one or whatever it is. What is it? The yeah, I'm sorry. I just think that looks really bad. I get it's supposed to be like a beret and everything since Vauban is named after the French guy and everything. Oh yes, the face Vauban skin. Okay, yeah, that looks very interesting. All right, so I'll jump into match real quick and show you guys some sort of warplay, if you want to call it. All right, everybody. Detected. So we'll be doing some gameplay here, doing Xenia Force, kind of just the standard, keep it regulated and everything. Got a Nova on. Then down. The steel typically a cast center point, but when you're first starting, you kind of do whatever, depends on how fast the guy's going. Oh, good luck. Oh, got another Vauban with us as well. Okay. Let's get this center point going. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Some of those test cases bounce a vigorous. Hey, get out of there! Woo! Good kill. All right. They're hung up on this. Got it down. Oh, it's still someone over there? Oh. Didn't get in on that. That's no fun. Yeah, you can see the range is pretty decent on this one, I think. No, that's just a single one. Okay, that's not overlapping. Yeah, that vortex casting. Not on right now. rotated him right above the vortex. That was beautiful. You know, occasionally cast a Tesla. Death by Tesla. Told myself if I ever got a Tesla car that I would I'd have to get a brand new license plate and make it Vauban. Because I mean that would just be too perfect. Let's see, let's get this on. Occasionally I like to toss them on my Some people get really pissed though when you do that, so you gotta be careful about that. Some people just don't know how to kind of follow. There we go. That's some good eats right there. Gotcha. That's definitely better with a quicker reload speed. Gotta swing as usual. So, Vauban, it's fun to just kind of do things. I mean, I don't. It's sometimes easier to show you guys what I mean when I was going to say that the kind of just play your shit.
Looks like heavy activity.
Yeah, kind of as a Vauban too on a map like Green and stuff. Kind of feel my prime objective is really to keep the pod like. Kind of be the babysitter of the pod, but at the same time, when you're doing this low-level stuff, like first unless your group's really bad, you're usually fine. Run around, do whatever at the same time, so you don't have to focus too much on the pod. But it's important to keep the pod's health in mind and everything. So,
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I will. See you guys next time in the next video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.